All right, folks. I'm finally making a video to get back to you guys. A lot of people have been contacting me, sending me messages about my current diet, which basically was the carnivore diet. So I'm gonna get in depth, be the pros, probably the cons, what I went through, um, and you take that information and you do what you want with it. So let me start from the beginning. So from the beginning, before I got to where I am at right now. I think my highest weight was like 345. At 345 pounds, yeah, I had a lot of complications, sleep, apnea, I was just not feeling good, feeling shitty. And it took some time for me to say, you know what, yeah, I gotta do this. Now, mind you, I had the surgery, that gastric surgery shit back in like 2016. Worked for a little bit, but I fell off, my stomach expanded, get all the way back. Now, like anybody else, you see something on social media, you want to try it. I then went on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. But what caught my attention was two things: one, intermittent fasting; two, um, the carnivore diet. So what I did in the beginning, and this is before the New Year's, I tried it in intermittent fasting. Uh, at first, when I started, I was doing 16 and 8. I would have an 8 hour window to eat. I would, then after that, I said, you know what, let me push the limits. I went from 16 to 8, believe it or not, to 23 and 1. I'd have 1 hour to eat, fast for 23 hours. I went from 345 to possibly about 310 in about a month. Um, but it was crazy. I was just eating whatever I wanted to in that hour. I'm talking about Wendy's, McDonald's. I was eating like junk food, Haitian food, Western, Jamaican food, whatever. I was big on rice, big on bread, everything. And I had a talk with my brother one time, and he said, "You know what? Just do something that's extremely healthy or something that's kind of good for you." And that's what pushed me off the carnivore diet. For all you that don't know what the carnivore diet is, basically it's simply fats and protein, no carbs, nothing else, no sugars. That's it. So I started January 10th. When I weighed myself, I was 310 pounds. Did the carnivore diet for about a month and a half. Went down to about 270 ish. Now some people were asking, was it pricey? And to me, honestly, it wasn't. If you know me, it wasn't pricey. Um, I was eating literally steak and eggs. If not a, if not a New York strip, I was eating a ribeye. Um, Now some days I got bored of eating steak, so I would switch it up. I eat wild caught salmon because that's what you got to eat. You got to eat wild caught salmon, not farm raised, but wild caught. Ate that. Was eating chicken, making my own like chicken salad, tuna salad. I was just mixing it up. I stayed away from pork. Believe it or not, as a Haitian who loves pork, I have not touched pork. Shit, it's been a while. I can't remember the last time I ate pork. So eggs, I love eggs. I would eat anywhere between, at minimum, two with a meal, with a steak or whatever protein I had, to maximum maybe four or five. Or some days, honestly, I just felt like I didn't want to eat any meat, and I just ate like 6 to 10 eggs, just right there. That also gets boring. Got to change it up. Got to do it. I used to do scramble, sunny side up, boiled. Listen, you got to get creative with it. Salt is your best friend. Not regular iodine salt. You got to do sea salt. I usually do Redmond salt. I do pink Himalayan salt. Any type of sea salt. It has to be sea salt because you need that potassium, you need the magnesium, you need the minerals that's in that to keep you going. You need the electrolytes to keep you going. Water is a big potential thing that you need on this diet. You cannot drink, I hate to say this, if people will come at me, you cannot drink spring water. Spring water is bullshit. You gotta drink alkaline water or any water that has natural like minerals, like natural like electrolytes. Don't get me wrong, of course, yeah, I dip and dab. I might get that smart water alkaline, I might get the essential alkaline, whatever. But my go-to, preferably, there's actual like waters. I forget the one name, but it has like an 8.8 pH level. It's naturally alkaline. Anything that says naturally alkaline, you should go for. Now I will say this: if you're gonna do this diet, this is not for the weak. Your first 7 days are gonna be the worst fucking days of your life. You're gonna have what they call the carnivore flu. Nah, I call it the Kensington shake because you're gonna have the shakes. You're gonna feel like you're withdrawing because your body's not gonna have the sugars that it had, not gonna have the carbs that it had. Your body's gonna fight itself to find sources of energy. Now, of course, by eating proteins and fats, you're basically forcing yourself into that level of ketosis. So you're gonna go through a lot. It is what it is. You're gonna go through a lot. Now, do I suggest, like I said, the carnivore diet for everyone? Not really. Um, if you really want to just test yourself out to see if you can do it, I say do it for like 30 days and just see how you feel. Like I said, the first 7 days, you're gonna feel like complete shit. But after that first week, you're gonna feel back to normal. You're gonna feel energetic. Like me, I incorporate intermittent fasting with that carnivore diet. I eat one meal a day, and it's a carnivore meal. I drink a ton of water. Now, with my body size, I drink about, at minimum, 90 ounces of water. May sound like a lot, but it's not. It's like, if anything, it's two of those 1.5 liter essentially. I can go to two more than that. Or if you want to be safe, drink a gallon of water a day. You don't have to worry about water retention because you're gonna go to the bathroom a lot. Also, some might look at it as a con, but I don't because I did my research. Your cholesterol level is gonna go up because you're using salt, butter, and stuff like that. Your cholesterol level is gonna go up. You're gonna have, like, I had blood work done before and during the test just to see where I was at. I had a doctor try to put me on statins, is what they call it, basically cholesterol medication. I didn't take it. I'm gonna tell you why. Two reasons. One, a cholesterol level of 300 is normal. 300 to 350 is normal. I came at a 241 and they were trying to put me on medication. I'm like, nah, ain't no way. I'm not doing it. That's one. Two, this is for the fellas. If you take cholesterol medication, and I know it from people who do take the medication, if you don't believe me, look it up. If you thought you had a sex drive, that completely kills it. It kills it. It kills it just as almost as bad as blood pressure medication. If ask anybody who takes blood pressure medication, they don't like it. Now, me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm on blood pressure medication, but you know, what? Like, I guess it doesn't affect me as much. Like, I feel it, but I'm like, you know what? If I drink a lot of water, then boom, I'm good. But other than that, no. Now, another thing with the carnivore diet, if you feel that you're weak, whatever the case may be, you could add more than one meal. Some people do 3 meals. Some people do, 2 to 3 meals, or maybe 4 meals. But it has to be carnivore, a protein and a fat. You don't have to eat steak all day. You don't have to eat red meat all day. Like I said, you can switch it up. I like salmon. I'll do wild caught salmon. I'll do bacon, beef bacon. I do beef bacon. Like I said, eggs. If you're gonna do dairy, depending on how you are with dairy, don't go with that processed sliced cheese. Go with like actual cheese, like off the block. Like, there's that section of cheese that looks like a little expensive. Like they got the sharp cheddar, and you want to go for that. go for that kind of cheese. And when it comes in a wrap and the triangle shapes and whatever, you go for that. Don't go for that processed sliced cheese. That has sugars in it. That has, it actually has carbs in it too if you really look at the back. And I mean, yeah, you get your salt and, it says it has protein in it, but whatever. Like I said, you do what works best for you. That's all I can say. So, like I said, I've done the carnivore diet. I went down to, like I said, 270 ish. When I started the dieting back in December, I was like probably a size 44 in jeans. Now, today, as we speak, I wear a size 36. It is what it is. To be honest with you, it's kind of baggy because when I made a Facebook post where I was started wearing 36, it was like snug fit. Like when I say snug fit, like it was just I didn't need a belt. Now it's getting a little like loose where I might go down a little bit more. Reason why? Because this morning I weighed myself. I'm actually at 260 pounds flat. Reason why? I didn't really tell anybody. Well, actually, no, I did. I included it in my Facebook post. I started a water fast. Now, for all who don't know what a water fast is basically you drink water, only water, no food. I started it March 1st. Today's March 10th, so we're on 10 days of me not eating food. But I did a little twist to it. So of course, like I said, I'm that guy that I go on social media, I see stuff, and then I gotta research it. There's also a thing called a dry fast. So what I'm gonna do is every seventh day, I'm doing a dry fast. So March 7th, which was the seventh day, went 24 hours, no water, no food. Started back up on the 8th with just only water. On the 14th, same thing, no water, no food. 21st, no water, no food. The 28th, no water, no food. I'm gonna do this for like 31 days, like I said. If I feel like I can't do it, because I'm not big and bold, I'm gonna stop and I'm just gonna go back to the carnivore diet. But it's just something mentally I have to do for myself to say, hey, you know what? Let me see if I can do it. And like I said, my health comes first before anything. I feel better. I sleep better. I'm energized. Like if I wake up, I can be up all day long. I can run off of 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep. I have to force myself to sleep more than 5, 6 hours. Literally. That's how I feel. I don't know if it's pulling the energy from my fat. I don't know where I'm getting all the energy from, but I have little dips here and there, like where I'm like, I'm tired. I don't feel like getting out the bed. Once I'm up and I'm out, I feel great. That's it. Face got a little smaller. Waist got a little smaller. I'm all right. I can't complain. Like I said, it ain't for everybody. But for all who's asking, you can eat whatever protein you want. Like I said, I would stay away from pork. Pork, to me right now, I don't know what it was, but here's the kicker with pork. When I did the carnivore diet, for some apparent reason, I don't know if it was intermittent fasting back in December, for some apparent reason, I would always throw up after pork. Literally, I would always throw up. I would eat pork. I had pork belly, you name it, pork bacon, whatever. I don't know what it was, but when it entered my stomach, I immediately threw up. So I stopped. Now I just eat meat. I eat turkey, chicken, wild caught salmon. That's it. If you're gonna eat meat, it has to be grass fed. None of that pasteurized shit. Eggs, yeah, you can go pasteurized, organic. You can do whatever you want. But the meat, yeah. Um, lamb is good. I've done lamb. Deer meat, I've had deer meat. Deer meat's a very lean meat. I'm gonna start back the carnivore April 1st. But this time I'm gonna go on the leaner side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do too much steak as much. Any red, well, yeah, more so steak. I'm probably gonna lean towards like venison, deer, bison, elk. Hint, hint. If anybody got a hookup, send it my way. I'll go buy it. Because Wild Fork in Horsham and Wild Fork in Cherry Hill, they out of their mind. You got to see the prices of their game meat. It's insane. But yeah, I'm gonna try different meats, different leaner meats. Same way if you do ground beef, guys. I forgot to say earlier. You want to do I would say like don't go past an 80 to 20% ratio. Do like yeah, do like an 85-15, 90-10. Shit, you could do a 97-3. If you could do something real lean, sorry, because you're gonna get the fat from the eggs. You're gonna get the fat from the bacon or whatever other else you're gonna eat. You're gonna get your fat. Your fats are gonna come in, no matter what you say. It's gonna come from the butter. You know what I mean? Well, of course not salt, but it's gonna come from the butter, or it's gonna come from whatever meat you use. So, and like I said, eat to whatever makes you feel comfortable. And please, guys, if you're gonna cook a steak, there's no well done here. It's medium rare. For real. You want well done? Eat chicken. Seriously. All right? Because over here, it's medium rare all day. Trust me. I'm going to be posting pics of my steaks. I got to trigger some people. I know I'm not here to offend everyone. Oh, but some people didn't like the fact that I posted a steak of medium. Oh, man, it's not cooked enough. Oh, my God, you could have cooked it longer. No, 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 baby. It's tender, it's juicy. I dry brine my steaks, and I know how to cook my steaks. Right now, I got I got a whole row. I got a whole thing. I got two experiments I got going on in a dry age, a 30-day dry age. And when I get after I get off, the 30 days is up. Cut into them. I got me some dry age steaks. I don't want to become a meat dad, but hey, I know what I'm doing. But anyway, guys, like I said, I think I covered everything. Like I said, just know if you're gonna do this, you got to get your electrolytes in. You have to, or you're gonna feel like crap. But like I said, that first week of the carnivore diet, you're not gonna like yourself. You're gonna say, "Damn, I want to quit." Don't quit. Keep that strength up. Keep the will up. It's all mental. It's all mental. Same way I'm doing this water fast, going on 10 days no food. I don't feel hungry. It's all mental. That's all it is. Anyway, I'm about to roll. I love you guys. Like I said, I hope the information is very useful. If you have any more questions that I didn't touch on, let me know. Please. Oh, and also, sorry, try to get some kind of cardio in. You don't have to muscle train. Just get some cardio in. Like me, I do an hour on the treadmill. I got a treadmill in the house. Do an hour. Just 1 hour on the treadmill. That's it. That's just to, get your, metabolism going. This just get your heart rate up. Don't be a slouch on the couch. Do something. All right? I'm out, guys. Like I said, any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm more than willing to answer. All right?